As the coronavirus pandemic keeps hanging on and severe weather moves in and out of the area, Entergy Mississippi maintains its vigilance in keeping us powered.
Well, we're joined now by Mara Hartman, and she's with Entergy Mississippi and explains what all's involved in the agency's continued readiness. Hey, good afternoon, Mara. How are you today?
Hi, I'm fine.
What is involved? Have you had to take extra steps now that the COVID is in place to make sure that you've got crews up and running? Kind of explain what's going on.
Well, the business, it's definitely not business as usual at Entergy. With this COVID pandemic, we have a lot of customers and communities in need. We also have some issues relating to our own safety measures out in the field. First, we're helping our customers through a variety of ways. We have a customer assistance plan that is offering flexible payment plans. It's waiving any late fees. It is, we're offering to reimburse you for any fees incurred by using a third-party vendor to pay your bill. And the big news, for those who are financially hit by this pandemic, we're offering up to 12 months to pay any past due balances or your current bill. The important thing is for customers to contact us, and we'll work with them in any way we can to ensure that they don't fall too far behind and that we can provide them all the help that we're able to. Well, we've also created an emergency relief fund for communities. We've donated $385,000 that's gone to 15 Mississippi nonprofits that help those in need, and our shareholders have donated more than $1 million that have gone to various groups throughout all of the areas that Entergy serves. I guess most importantly of all, we're prepared should we get any bad weather due to the hurricane season that we're in. It may take us a little longer to restore power due to the restrictions imposed by the pandemic, but we will be able to restore everyone as quickly and safely as we're able to, as usual, and we urge customers to make their own plans so that they can be as safe as possible during the hurricane season as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know we've talked about how you guys have been prepared in the pandemic, and yeah, that it will take a little longer to get the power restored. Putting that together with hurricane season, how are y'all ready to respond during hurricane season?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question? I heard the lead up.
How are you guys ready during this hurricane season? I mean, I know we have that tropical storm heading up the East Coast right now.
Sorry, I can't understand the question.
How are y'all prepared during this hurricane season?
How are we preparing for hurricane season?
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically the same way that we always do. If we hear that a storm is in the Gulf or coming to the Gulf, we begin monitoring it well before it arrives in the Gulf. We have a continuous cycle of preparation that's 24/7, 365 days a year, and we rely on that whenever we hear that something may be about to impact our service area. And then we make sure that every employee is aware of what is going on, because we all have a role during the season. It's not just the linemen who restore your power, but people like me who keep customers informed through you guys, and people who get the logistics together for the teams that come to restore power, that make sure linemen are fed and that they have a place to stay if they've come to help from out of town. So we're doing all of that again, but we're doing it with the same restrictions that we're all dealing with nowadays, and that is social distancing, the wearing of masks, and lots of hand washing.
Mara, do you have any teams that are on standby to head over toward the East Coast in case they're needed over there because of the tropical storm and off and on hurricane?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, you're muffled.
Do you have any teams on standby to head over toward the East Coast in case they're needed there?
Do we have any, toward the East Coast?
Yeah, any service teams, any linemen?
We have not been contacted. I got it. I'm so sorry. We haven't been contacted at this time. Typically, if we would end up going to the East Coast, what would happen is we wait for a utility over there to request that aid from us, and none have at this time. Usually, unless it's going to be a very, very high category storm, they wait until the storm hits and they can see how badly it's affected their area, and then they'll reach out. Certainly, we are ready to offer assistance if needed.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mara, for joining us and giving us perspective on how you guys are working through this pandemic and through hurricane season. Thanks again.